Hey, my name is Steven, and I'm a senior, and I currently am a STEM major, but it wasn't always that way. I got interested in pharmacy and chemistry specifically because of a Chem 101 class that I took last semester, and it really it stole my heart. I became really interested in learning about chemistry, and I started trying to do as much as I could to learn more about it, even outside of school. And Chem 101 really was the catalyst for that. And Chem 102 has only made my love of chemistry grow more. The reason why I want to be a learning assistant then is because I really feel like this love that I gained for chemistry could be an experience that lots of other people have as well. I came in not really appreciating the class, I didn't really enjoy the material, I thought it was too hard, and I think a lot of that was because of my mindset. And I would love to help people change their mindsets and realize that chemistry is a really fascinating and interesting subject. And one of the ways that I want to go about doing that is by encouraging people to focus on learning objectives. And I noticed that when I started doing learning objectives and focusing specifically on that, making sure that my notes were tailored towards that, I had a better fundamental grasp of the material. And once I had that, I just enjoyed learning and solving problems, and it became more of less of a chore and more of almost a game where it was fun to solve these chem problems, and it was really fulfilling to do so. But first, you have to have that fundamental understanding of the material.
Alright, so the problem that I'm going to solve is from Mastery number 8, and it's question number 4. So it says, calculate the pH of a 0.125 molar solution of morphine if its pKb equals 5.79. So in order to start, we just need to set up our Rice chart. So we have our equation, morphine plus water is in an equilibrium reaction with protonated morphine and hydroxide. We know we have 0.125 molar solution of it, and initially, this is the concentration, and initially we have 0 moles, or a 0 molar solution of protonated morphine and hydroxide. So in order to find the equilibrium concentration so we can figure out the pH, we need to first figure out what the Kb is. So we can get the Kb by raising the pKb to the 10 to the negative 5.79. And that gives us a value of 1.62 times 10 to the negative 6. So we can take this equilibrium value and we can set up our little equilibrium equation. So we have two x values that we need to figure out. So we've got 0.125 minus x and then x squared on top. But because this value is so big and this value is so small, we can assume that this is 0. We can do that using the 5% rule. So we multiply 0.125 times 1.62 times 10 to the negative 6, and that gives us a value of x squared equals 2.03 times 10 to the negative 7. And then solving for x, we get x equals 4.5 times 10 to the negative 4. And we can show really quickly 4.5 times 10 to the negative 4 divided by 1.25 is much less than 5%. So that follows the rule. So we can take this number and we can just immediately plug it into our hydroxide concentration. So we have 4.5 times 10 to the negative 4 molar concentration of OH minus. So we can take this value and we can take the negative log of 4.5 times 10 to the negative 4, and that will give us the POH equals 3.34. Now this is the POH, and the question asks for the pH. So in order to find the pH, we just subtract, so pH equals 14 minus the POH, 3.34, equals 10.97.